The greatest warrior is never violent. The world belongs to those who give. To understand others is to have knowledge. To understand oneself is to be enlightened. If you want to be whole, let yourself be partial. Those who hurry ahead don't go far. If one can recognize they lack nothing, the whole world belongs to them. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. White flames burn twice as fast. A regular fire lasts twice as long. Let it be still, and it will gradually become clear. By letting go of everything, one gains everything. Those who know that enough is enough will always have enough. When desires are gone, everything is at peace. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. If you look into your own heart, you'll find all the answers. Act with strength and you have willpower. Controlling others may be powerful, but mastering oneself is even more powerful. True wisdom is knowing what you don't know. Muddy water, let it be, will become clear. An army that cannot retreat will be defeated. A tree that cannot bend will break in the wind. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Understanding others is wisdom. Understanding oneself is enlightenment. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. Great deeds are made up of small actions. Loss is not as bad as desiring more. Saints have no personal possessions. The more they give, the happier they are, the richer they become. If you want to be in front, act as if you are behind. Perfection is readiness to be imperfect. Act with integrity even when treated unfairly. Good beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Softness overcomes strength. Gentleness overcomes rigidness. Be cautious of your thoughts as they become your words. Be cautious of your words as they become your actions. Be cautious of your actions as they become your habits. Be cautious of your habits as they shape your character. Be cautious of your character as it determines your destiny. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Conquering others requires strength. Conquering yourself makes you a hero. If you surpass others, you're strong. If you surpass yourself, you have power. If you know how to be satisfied, you are rich. Or if you don't lose your goal, you can exist indefinitely. If you depart without loss, you are eternal. Be careful what you pour into your dreams. Watering them with worry and fear will only yield weeds choking life from your dreams. Watering them with optimism and solutions will nurture success. The wise need not prove their point. Those who need to prove their point are not wise. If you don't change direction, you may end up where you are heading. If you're bored, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present. Always strive to turn problems into opportunities for success. Always strive to nurture your dreams. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts them. When everyone in the world knows beauty as beauty, there is ugliness. When everyone knows good as good, there is evil. When one sees some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When one sees some things as good, other things become bad. When you're content with yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. A great nation is like a great man. When he makes a mistake, he realizes it. Having realized it, he admits it. Having admitted it, he corrects it. He considers those who point out his faults as his most benevolent teachers. He regards his enemies as the shadow he himself casts. If you want peace in the world, you must have peace in the nations. If you want peace in the nations, you must have peace in the cities. If you want peace in the cities, you must have peace between neighbors. If you want peace between neighbors, you must have peace in the home. If you want peace in the home, you must have peace in the heart. Respond to anger with virtue. Deal with difficulties while they are still easy. Handle the great while it is still small. Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is to say I don't want to. Not all truths are beautiful, and not all beautiful words are truths. Right words create confidence. Thoughtful thoughts foster greatness. Giving love generates love. Love is the strongest passion because it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart, and the senses. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. For love, symptoms turn into courage. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These are your greatest treasures. Simple in actions and thoughts, you return to the source of your being. Patient with both friends and enemies, you accord with the way things are. Compassionate toward yourself, you reconcile all beings in the world. Embrace simplicity, honor simplicity, reduce selfishness, have fewer desires. Silence is a great source of strength. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Will you imagine the universe is agitated? Go into the desert at night and look at the stars. This practice should answer the question. Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. A brave outer appearance dares to forget oneself, but true courage within dares to live. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. We join spokes together in a wheel, but it is the center hole that makes the wagon move. We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for a house, but it is the inner space that makes it livable. We work with being, but non-being is what we use. We be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Within yourself is the answer to who you are and what you want. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white, neither need you do anything but be yourself. The best leader is one whose existence the people are barely aware of. The great leader speaks little when his work is done. His aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did this ourselves." 3 treasures I hold and cherish. The first is compassion, the second is moderation, The third is humility. Being compassionate, you can be brave. Being moderate, you can be generous. Being humble, you can lead others, or if you try to change it, you will ruin it. Try to hold it and you will lose it. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. The one who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. The one who rushes ahead doesn't go far. The one who tries to shine dims his own light. The one who knows does not speak. The one who speaks does not know. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. Therefore the sage performs effortlessly wonders, teaches without speaking, attends all things without caring for them, making all his, yet none his own. If you want to know me, look inside your own heart. When utterly empty, be still. The 10,000 things rise and fall while the self watches their return. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. If you want to cure the world, don't emanate. Rather be the changeless change. Accomplish but do not boast. Accomplish without show. Accomplish without arrogance. Accomplish without grabbing. Accomplish without forcing. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. Through this I know the advantage of taking no action. The future of positive change begins right now. All you have is the present. From here all victories can happen, or